What the hell is going on over there? Is that Raw?
What the hell is going on over there? Is that Ra?
This is my house, Flow Rider.
But wait, there's more. Hang on to your seat, baby, cause this one's a screamer. Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained?
What is going on, entertainers? So time come to y'all with another video. So in this video, we talking about the infamous Harper's Bazaar event, y'all, that now is now regurgitating back because of a recent run-in that Rashida Ali. Is that Raw? The girls that remember that Love and Hip Hop era, that she ran into Cardi B at an airport. Okay, now she details this in her on-site podcast. If y'all don't know, Raw Ali, of course, has a podcast, and she talked about how her run-in with Belcalis was sort of, a little bit salacious.
Okay.
She felt as if, she didn't think that Cardi would react the way that she did. She thought they probably was going to be thumping, but once again, it is an airport. First of all, I was sort of shook because, like, for anything to have happened on the airport, like, y'all is a bugging because, baby, y'all want to end up on a no-fly list, especially you, Belcalis, because you got places to go, okay? Take a little bit of listen as to what Rashida had to say about what really went down between her and Cardi.
So recently I went to Cannes for the Lions Festival.
Yep.
It was for work. A lot of people come into town, business people, entertainers, and it's a positive situation all around. So I'm leaving, I'm by myself, and I'm in a wheelchair at the airport. So I didn't feel well.
You was also trying to get the security code too. Do it tomorrow. Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do when you're behind. Let's go.
So I'm not feeling that good. I really genuinely had a cold. I did a virtual appointment with a doctor and, got a Z-Pack.
Oh, it was serious.
Yeah, I wasn't feeling that good. Yeah. So, I'm going through security. I'm sitting there and being pushed, and I look ahead of me, and there's no one else there, just Cardi.
Oh, so this is recently.
This is the other day.
Yeah, because I talked to you before you told me you was going to Cannes.
Yeah.
Okay, cool, okay.
This is me leaving from
France.
Cannes. Yep. So I see her ahead of me, and
What are you thinking?
Now, this is that Raw moment, okay? I just wonder what Remy thinks about all of this, all right? She's sitting there literally arresting her bunions, talking about pap while laughing at this.
And if you don't mind me asking, what are you thinking?
I can't even say what I was thinking. I think more so I was thinking, oh God, like
not right now.
Yeah, oh boy, that's usually and she has like a red dress, and I'll show you the video because I definitely took my phone out immediately and I just pressed record.
That's that media smartness.
Yeah, I took my phone out, I pressed record.
Now, this is the recording of Cardi in that red dress. And I'm not going to lie, this is why you got to really look your best when you step out in certain public places, babes, because you never know what ops you're going to run into, babe. So you never, ever want them to see you lacking. And Cardi, I don't know. Cardi, I don't know. Okay? Listen, I am not a part of the Stan War, so don't y'all come in my comments, okay? I done told y'all I am what y'all call an appropriate barb, okay? I'm not the one that's going to be making Stan pages and arguing over there on Twitter. But I will say Cardi didn't look her best, but it is the airport. Nobody really dresses to the nines, but y'all get what I'm saying? Like, to be a public figure, you got to kind of do a huge amount of upkeep because, once again, never know what ops you're going to run into. And Cardi looks like she's going to run to the shoe, okay? Not the shoe that was thrown, to a shoe.
And I'm like, she's chewing a bagel. She's standing there. And they roll me right here. And she's standing right there where that TV monitor is.
Okay.
So I'm just sitting there, I'm just looking.
She doesn't behind me. Okay, perfect.
So she's chewing, and then she turns and she looks. And she's like, what's wrong with you? I say nothing. My assumption, because I'm not going to put something out there that I'm not sure about, is that it didn't click on her in her head, possibly when she first saw me, that it was me.
Yeah.
Maybe because I'm in a wheelchair.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Sure.
I don't know what's the reason. And she I didn't say anything. So maybe once I didn't answer her, maybe she was like, do I have problems with this person or something? I don't know.
Yeah.
So whenever it clicked on her, whenever it registered, I'm watching her, remember? So I'm looking right at her. She goes to her security and she says to him, that's whatever she says to him. I see him lean over like this and she's telling him in his ear. So I just take, like the bag that's in my lap and I just put it on the wheelchair part because I know I'm probably going to have to stand up. And he turns around and he looks and I'm just like, I'm still sitting in the chair. I'm just looking. And so now once she informs him that I'm there, it's in 5, 4, 3, 2, showtime. You got me f***ed up. You got me. Like immediately she starts yelling and cursing and screaming. Oh, what's up? What's up? But yeah, you thought I was gonna get my lick back? What you thought? You on the internet talk about how you now? One thing I never have done, never ever done. There's not any footage of me ever going on camera and elaborating on me having a physical fight with someone if there wasn't already footage to show that it happened. I don't come from that world. I don't care what it was. I'm not gonna tell you I stole a pack of cookies out the store and there's no proof. I just don't do that. I don't think it's cute. I think it sounds stupid. I think anybody even admitting to something in any capacity, they don't have to. It's crazy. That's not my world. So there's nothing online of me ever saying, yeah, you know, haha, that's why I beat her up. That's not how I move. I don't move like that. And so she was like, yeah, you wanna? So I looked at her and I said, yo, you look so stupid. Because we're in France.
So we're in the airport.
In the airport, but in France. We're not in the airport in the States. Because I actually kind of think that if it's really like that, if you feel like being like that in the States, we all know what bookings is. We all been in Rikers, right?
Sure.
Right? Okay. Yeah, you know.
I know my father was in there. I visited him a couple times, but yeah, you're right.
Okay, now this is a little funny to me because this isn't the first run-in Rashida has had publicly with her ops. Y'all remember on Black Ink when she got her lick back on Sky? And I think it was, I'm not 100% sure, y'all, but I remember it was at a party. It was at a red carpet that Rashida Ali got her lick back on Sky. Because y'all remember when Sky ran up on her in the Black Ink studio and she said, oh, what you came? You can't look like you ready to bang. You ready to bang? And then Sky, you know, did her over. Okay. So this isn't the first public run-in Rashida has had with ops. Okay. This is about like second, third, fourth that she done had with ops. Okay. Now she details what basically happened in this podcast, talking about how Cardi started to basically do the most because security was there with her. As y'all all know, what she just said, it was in France, so it wasn't in the States. Either which way, it could have landed both of them in legal trouble if they did end up in fisticuffs. Now, here's the thing. Rashida went on to detail how she was basically looking at her like, are you not tired? Tired of the way you feel me? Like, my whole thing is, how did you not expect her to get her lick back when you left her with that knot? Because we all know, allegedly, that it was Rashida that did it, and it wasn't any of Rashida or Nicki's team, because back then Cardi said it was one of their teams that ended up giving her the knot, which this is why I believe Rashida's version of the incident that happened, because Cardi says it happened a whole nother way, which we're going to play in a little bit, because you lied. You did not tell the truth about how you got the knot. But now that everything has resurfaced again, y'all had a little run-in, you said, I did get the knot. So it's like, why would I be keen to believe you after you lied about the knot before? And also, too, Rashida should not be surprised that she wanted her lick back because you gave her a knot. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, don't act delusional and that she's supposed to be above. Like, she literally made a song called Stuck and Up. You know what I'm saying? Up. Like, she literally made that song. So it's like, to not expect her to want a little bit of a get back is a little delusional, Rashida. I mean, let's keep it a buck, okay? I just feel as if it was not in the airport, it would have went a whole nother way. Now, Cardi took to space, which is like, that is her, you know, that's her landmark. Y'all know what's funny? Nicki has station head, Cardi has space. Everybody has their own home, okay? She took to space and has some things to say about what really went down.
I'm getting checked. I'm in the line. My thing is about to go through TSA and whatever. And I turn around and I literally see this woman. She's in a wheelchair.
What the hell is going on over there? Is that Ra?
Okay.
And she looked like in distress or something. Like she looked in distress. So I looked at her. I couldn't even believe my eyes because I feel like I've been waiting for this moment for a long time. I couldn't even believe my eyes. And I can't believe I'm in France. And this is happening all there and then. So this woman is in a wheelchair and I look at her and I said, you good? And she said, I don't feel well. And I'm like, oh, okay. So then I told my security, and let me tell you something about my security. I know that you guys see him in pictures. I know that you guys think, but me and my security been my security already for like 6 years. And like my security is a big crip. You know what I'm saying? So his opinion to me matters.
Not a big crib. You know what's funny? Cardi and Krishan have a lot of things in common. Like, y'all should, I'm gonna make a video maybe detailing the, you know, the similarities that they have.
His opinion, but it's like I will never like to look pussy in front of my security because I feel like if I do some pussy shit, I know my security gonna be like, bitch, you're pussy. because that's the type of relationship that we have. So I told my security, right? I'm like, yo, this chick is right behind me. Like and he was like, oh my God, like she's in a wheelchair. So I asked him, what should I do? Because at the end of the day, we are in France. And you know what? It would have been really easy for me to just snuff her in a wheelchair. But I'm like, yo, what should I do? Because we're in France and I'm about to we in Cannes and I'm about to fly to Paris to shoot my album content. Everybody's waiting for me. But either way, so we are in France and we're gonna go to jail. So he was like, you know what? Let's catch her upstairs in the lounge because the TSA that we went to is a TSA that you go through and then you go upstairs to a private lounge. And you know, like you in a private lounge, you could go to the bathroom, you could do whatever the fuck you practically want in the lounge. So I'm like, that's where I'm gonna catch her at. Like that's where I'm gonna pop it off. So, and yes, I know that I'm grown. I know that I'm grown and I shouldn't have that mentality. But let's be fucking for real. If I wouldn't have said nothing and if I would have been an adult, she would have came online and would have been like, oh, I saw Cardi B and she didn't do nothing. She's pussy. And on top of that, I don't care what it is. Your security, no, your friend's security and you attacked me. Y'all grabbed me. No, the security grabbed me and you attacked me.
This is the admission, you guys. So once again, the knot gets admitted to with this space because a lot of people, once again, she told them it was, the team, security, whatever, gave me the knot. Now she's admitting it was Ali.
And if you thought I was gonna let that shit fly, you out of your fucking mind. Like I can't die on this earth. I can't live and die knowing that somebody put their hands on me and I never did nothing back. Like, bitch, I'm from the Bronx, you from the Bronx. You know what's up. So anyways, I'm on the line and I'm waiting because I know she has to go upstairs to the lounge and we go into the lounge and it's like, all right, that's where we're gonna handle our business. Cause I know she's aware that we in cons and I'm aware that I'm in cons.
Now, this is the part where there's a speaker in the mix. Shout out to JBL speakers because they are getting free promo, girl. I know they are excited because this is where a speaker gets brought into the mix. Now, I'm just wondering what size the speaker was. Like, are we talking like, you feel me? The big house party JBL or like the purse size one? Because there's a difference.
Like, ain't nobody trying to go to jail. So I'm on the line and now I see that she's set up now. Now she's not in the wheelchair. Now she's standing, but she's staring at me. Like she's staring at me, like literally staring at me. She's not getting her eyes off of me. So now I'm already thinking to myself, like, it's like fuck it. Like it is what
Child, Rashida was staring at her harder than the North Ross video.
it is. We're about to fight right now because she looking at me like she wanted. So that's when I start arguing with her and like I start arguing with her and she's just telling me like you need to grow up, like be for real, grow up. So that's when I threw a JBL speaker on her head and she said, you feel better about yourself? And then she's like, she's acting like now she's gonna fight. Like, but she wasn't being like aggressive. She was like, oh, okay, now. Because I guess she was sick. I don't know what was wrong with her. So then I guess my security is like, I like now he in between both of us because now the police is really coming. Like they're really rushing to the part of the airport. And she was saying, you feel good now? Like you good? That's what you wanted? And I kept saying, yeah, that's what I wanted. Of course I'm gonna get my lick back. And you know that I'm not lying because she practically saying it herself. I don't know why you said that I was throwing a shoe and why you not saying that you got hit in the head with you.
Why it's always a shoe involved, bitch? I can't. One thing about that damn Cardi, she gonna throw something. Like she infamous for that. Like she got good aim. The bitch would have been better off committing herself to softball or them baseball than then coming down to the rap game. I'm just saying.
Well, whatever. But you know what? Whatever. At the end of the day, you know I'm not lying because even herself said, you thought I wasn't gonna get my leg back. I wouldn't have said that if it was just me arguing with her. I wouldn't have said that if a shoe went flying somewhere. You know, I said I said I got my leg back because you got hit. And you know what? I'm good. I wish we could have like fight And like, yeah, you're right. I wish we could have fight to the end, because I need to die knowing. I need to die knowing that I don't give a fuck how old we are. But at the end of the day, that was good enough for me. Like, that was good enough for me. I honestly cannot believe that you came online and talk about that, because that's kind of embarrassing. It's kind of embarrassing, but you know what? I guess it's good traction, good story. It is what it is though. And I'm glad. And you know what? Now that I got my leg back and you hear me and I hear you, um, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is true. Like, we are older, we are mothers. You're in your 40s, I'm in my 30s. But
I was very surprised at this space because it's a longer space than the one I'm playing. Um, Cardi seems a little, I wouldn't say sympathetic, but kinder than how she is usually on space. We all know Cardi for getting on space and screaming to the top of her lungs. So I'm surprised she didn't do that. And I think it's because Rashida didn't go in. Like, she didn't talk, she didn't go as deep and read her as she could have. Now, Rashida did tweet and said, I will be always ready. I will always be ready to protect myself at all costs. However, at this age, now I'm going to read it like Rashida. I'll always be ready to protect myself at all costs. However, at this age in my life, I'm not interested in making poor choices. Anything and everything I execute is thoroughly executed and calculated. With that being said, follow on site. Had anyone in this world hit me in my head with a speaker, you in fact would be viewing footage of me in handcuffs. I promise to God that did not happen. If it makes her feel better, I encourage you all to support that vision. Mentally, I can't handle it. I don't mind. I don't mind. I will not be on this app acting a fool. All updates on site. I told y'all to follow. Have a successful and peaceful day. Ali. Now, whose version do I believe? Here's what I think happened. I think there's things called two things can be true, right? I feel like the JBL speaker was thrown, but it did not hit her. And I think Cardi said it hit her to make herself feel better and the internet feel like, oh, she got her lick back. But I don't think it connected to her head. Because I think if it connected to her head, I don't just see Rashida sitting there like, this what you wanted. I see her squabbling. Najee. Now, who knows what state she was really in that wheelchair, because that might have prevented her from throwing that punch. Okay, so that's why I think went down. Let me know what y'all think about this whole situation, you guys. Who do you guys think is telling the truth? And are you guys shocked about this run-in? And do you guys think if it was at another location, things would have went down a little differently? Let me know what y'all think. And we are, baby.